Hello, my candy hearts and paper flowers! Are you frustrated playing the War Thunder grind? Be it the grind for Silver Lions or the grind for research points? Do you want to just get it over with? Jesus, not that kind of get it over with. Like, damn, I feel sorry for you. Anyways, let's talk about the game. In this video, I'll be going over 10 tips and tricks to help you, yes, you, get through the long march. Now before we hop in, I want to do some quick channel announcements. The Discord is open! Finally, after years, I've set the Discord up. It's actually been up since about February of 2026, and the community has been growing ever since. The only way for it to grow is for my fellow hosers to join, so come check that out. And Patreon. Yes, I have a Patreon, just for those who want to support the channel in a more substantial way. You'll get your name in the credits at the end of each video. Each Patreon tier gets a unique title in the Discord and a special access to Patreon exclusive areas in the Discord. So check out the links in the description and smash that like and subscribe with the closest geriatric you can find. Now, back to the video! Okay, so this is in no real particular order, except for the most important tip. Tip number 1. The number 1 tip is mandatory to get anywhere in the game, so stick around to hear it. Tip number 10. Premium. I know, everybody hates this, but the reality is that premium time is almost required past rank 5, and it's certainly required into rank 6 and 7. You'll get a 100% research point bonus and a base 50% bonus on Silver Lions, up to 100% based on battle time. You also get more decorative slots for your vehicles without needing to grind out the extra slots. On top of that, you can ban a single map from your rotation. Honestly, this would be more helpful if you could ban like 5, but it is what it is. Possibly the most important aspect of premium is the impossibility of going into negative Silver Lions. You cannot owe the snail money like you owe your loan shark. Speaking of which, hey Johnny, it's time to pay up! Tip number 9. Premium vehicles. Don't hate me, but the next tip, premium vehicles. With a caveat! The bonus research points you get from using premium vehicles doubles your base research points and your Silver Lions you receive. Doubling your rewards sounds great, doesn't it? Well, there's the issue. Let's say you get a rank 7 premium. Doesn't matter if it's ground or air, you click to battle. You get into the fight. Immediately, you get obliterated. You leave the battle because you only got one vehicle. Or you use a daily backup, you die right away, and repeat. That doesn't sound like a very well thought out plan, does it? You'll get what, like a few hundred research points and maybe 1,000 or 2 Silver Lions? Not worth it. And realistically, that's how more than half your matches will go if you buy a high tier premium at level 1. No, what you want to do is buy a premium a max of like 2 ranks ahead of wherever you are in the grind. Now some people are going to say, Dave, what, are you stupid? Well, yes, yes, but that's not why I'm saying use restraint here. The reason I'm saying a max of 2 ranks ahead is because it allows you to not sink too much of a financial investment into a section of the game you might not even like. You may buy a top tier vehicle and realize you don't even like top tier. This happens way more often than people realize. So do yourself the favor, limit the purchase to 2 ranks, not to be confused with 2 battle rating levels ahead of you. Wagers, orders, and boosters. There's a variety of wagers, orders, and boosters available. Everything ranging from Wingman, where you have to get the Wingman or on-hand achievement, to orders like Blind Hunt, a particularly useful order in air realistic battles where the last enemy position is unknown. Every single day you log in, you have the possibility of getting a wager, booster, vehicles, Silver Lions, and, if you're unlucky, 100 Golden Eagles. Shh, nobody wants to admit this, but that 100 Golden Eagles, basically worthless. Personally, the best thing I've received is around 5 million-ish Silver Lions over the many years of logging in. Wagers can take you from 12,000 to half a million in 10 or so games depending on the wager itself. That's on top of any rewards you already received from each battle. So try out different wagers, they're pretty good at giving you a solid boost of Silver Lions if you got the skill. Now boosters, oh buddy! Boosters can be the difference between taking 5 games to spade a vehicle versus 1, especially in low tier. There's also Silver Lion boosters. Those can be worth their weight in digital gold if you can take advantage of premium time and premium vehicles while using them. Even if nothing premium is accessible to you, it's a well worth it boost. There's a rumor that using a high-end booster, something like a 500% let's say, guarantees a bad game. This rumor? Horse shit. It is all horse shit. But Dave, every time I use a booster, I have a bad game. Shut up. Shut up. Listen up. What's really happening to you is you think you're bound to have a terrible game because you activated the booster. Then you end up having said terrible game. That's confirmation bias. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy that you brought upon yourself. So, whenever you use a 500% booster, just remember, it's no different than the last 100 games you've played. So kick some ass in the game as you should in every game. Keep calm. Carry on. Use your wagers, boosters, and orders. They'll help you more than you think. Tip number 7. Stay alive. Staying alive. Seems obvious, right? You fool! One does not merely stay alive and get rewarded for it. No! You gotta stay alive and fight. Don't just mindlessly press W or fly straight at the enemy, especially in top tier air. Once you're facing radar missiles, there's no reason to take every single head-on you can. Play smart, flank, say incredibly low or incredibly high. Stay out of radar when you can. You're going to want the element of surprise as well, so turn off your radar till you can see that you're within radar missile range. You can do this through keybinds or through the multifunction menu. We've all seen teammates and enemies alike drive mindlessly into intersections full of empty husks that used to be tanks and IFVs. Yeah, don't end up like them. Go around the danger. No sense in feeding yourself to someone whom already has your range and future position locked in. Like my flight instructor used to say, you can always go around. Yeah, she was talking about landing a Cessna 152, but I think the advice still works well. You can also go around in air battles if you bugger up your first landing attempt. Stay alive. You can always go around. Tip number 6. Touch grass and exercise. This is probably the best advice you're gonna get. Go the outside. Seriously, go outside, take a shower, talk with friends and family, have a social life, exercise. Our bodies evolved to be long-distance endurance hunters. Sitting in your gaming chair all day will dull your reaction time, slow your movement, and cause other health issues that will have a detrimental effect on your ability to play. You can't gain research points in Silver Lions if your reaction times are that of a sloth. So, go outside, touch grass, see the sun, make some new friends while you're at it. Always a good time making new friends. That will help us in tips number 3 and 2 anyways. Tip number 5, battle-specific playtime / actions. This harkens back to the stay alive tip. In War Thunder, you get rewarded for the actions you take and how long you can continue with the action. If your longest life is less than a minute, well, I'm sorry, bud, but all you did was really feed the enemy and lose out on a lot of rewards. Like I said in tip number 7, use your brain. Don't feed yourself to the enemy. See that friendly that just exploded? Yeah, don't go to their position. If you can see the entry hole on the dead friendly, use that information to deduce where the shot came from. If you can get an angle on it that won't expose your sides to that enemy or potential hidden enemies, then go for it. We've heard it before. Use your brain. Get that battle time up. Tip number 4. Use vehicle backups. Vehicle backups. At one point, I had over 350 of them. They are incredibly useful, and you get a fairly excessive amount of them, simply through playing. You can also purchase them through the Warbonds shop. With a full lineup, you could potentially bring in 22 vehicles and 21 respawns to the battle. This is just anecdotal, but I swear nobody uses backups in ground realistic battles. The one game mode where you should use as many backups as needed. Use your vehicle backups. Tip number 3. Find or make a squadron. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of cheeky self-promotion for this one. Find yourself an active squadron where the members are actually active. There's literally thousands of squadrons available. Some are esports squadrons, and some, like my own, are created by content creators for their community. You can also pay 2,500 Golden Eagles to create a regular squadron, or 1 million Silver Lions for a smaller, limited functionality training squadron. Take a look around in the squadron search. Just like the internet, there's something for everybody, and besides, if you're struggling to find a squadron, might I suggest Yax? My very own? At one point, we even had a couple big content creators in the squadron. Up to you to guess who it is. They've been on the channel already. We've removed most of the inactive members, so there's plenty of space now. Come reserve your spot before it's too late. Tip number 2. Game with friends. Like, isn't it obvious? Everything in life is better with friends. Games, work, drinking, warfare, robbing a bank, breaking into Fort Knox. Everything's more fun with friends. Some of the best moments I've ever had were playing with Lucius, Code Recon, and HGA. So do yourself a huge favor, find a group of like-minded people, get to know each other in and out of the game, you'll see your enjoyment go right on up. And your performance will follow. And tip number 1, the most important tip. Play the game. There's no secret formula, there's no guarantees. Even if you're just learning in custom battles, at least you're playing the game. The worst thing you can do is just pay for everything. You will learn nothing and lose everything. So seriously, just play the game. Bonus tip! Spade the vehicles you like. I know not everyone wants to spade every single vehicle in every tree they play, so instead of spading everything, I just recommend you spade your favorite vehicles and get really good with those. The simplest tips are always the shortest, eh? Makes sense, but like I said, the number 1 tip was the most important. So, remember, premium time and vehicles accelerate the grind. Wagers, orders, and boosters are literally boosters. Stay alive and increase that game time. Go touch some grass. Increase the actions you take in-game, it increases the battle time. Use your backups. Join a squadron. Play with your friends and play the game. Alright, that was 10 tips and tricks to get you through the War Thunder grind without losing your mind or motivation. If you enjoyed that video and you haven't yet, be sure to take the closest object and yeet that thing into the like button. It's free and it helps a fellow human out. If you want to see more of this content in the future, be sure to smack the subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on that. If you want to help in an even more substantial way, be sure to check out my Patreon. Patreon members get listed at the end of each video. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you all for watching, and bye.